Ancient monolith, rot bloods, Raki. Talk of some ghastly fate of some bold and well-bearded heroes. Don't put the matter to rest. Sign me up, Dory. Sounds like a good time for all concerned.
Well-bearded heroes, anyway. Indeed. Playing the dwarf. Playing engineer. With the only build that I've been showing on the channel so far. I mean, it's also kind of the build I'm most practiced with engineer anyway. So it's probably the only build that will make a really good showing. But it also seems like it is something that people are most intrigued by. So, I definitely want to give it another, give it as many shows as I can. And, as usual, I'm going to be utilizing the Crankgun here for mostly everything. Even Stormvermin. Do a quick switch to the shield when we have to. Hoping they follow me down here. Okay. Come on, Kruber, come on, I'll get caught in the storm.
No, I was dressed all right. The carnival jesters, though.
Ooh, those carnival jesters. I don't think I've ever heard that voice line before of them talking about that. I think that might have been new for me. I swear, they've recorded like 1,000 different voice lines for them in this game, and sometimes you don't hear like any of them. Like there's certain conditions, like, and like, of course, like certain other party members that you need to have, like for some voice lines to activate. Oh, I get a little stagger lock there. Took a lot of damage. Should be fine. I'll recover all of that in time.
Looks like a bandit nest. Reckon they're all Raki food by now.
But yeah, I love voice acting in this game. I know I've said that a few times before now, but it bears repeating. And for Flag Boys, I'm just gonna hit him with the Trollhammer. As I've said in a previous video, I don't normally use the Trollhammer too often. I mainly use it for like Chaos Warriors. Because naturally the Crankgun isn't going to be able to deal with Chaos Warriors too well, even if you headshot them. It's not like it deals much, and of course it is hard to headshot a bunch of Chaos Warriors sometimes. And like always, whenever I get those Sigmar bubbles, I'm going to be cranking my stacks to max to make use of Perilous Overclock. Getting a little surrounded here. Did I not? Oh, I didn't reload. I had to do a push. Let's clear some of them out before I crank back here. Eh, the bots are going down, but they're fine. I was a little late getting that flag boy. So they got a little overwhelmed, but it's all right. What are they talking about? I don't know if I was talking about anything. Oh my god. God, this build can be so needy sometimes with maintaining crank stacks. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to talk about. Assault Spire just reminded me. One of the reasons I don't use the Trollhammer Torpedo so much is the amount of friendly fire that it deals. And I always, oh my god, I gotta go back and get that. One of the things I always say is, you know, to not friendly fire your teammates. So naturally, I don't use Trollhammer too often. And there's a patrol here, and like all patrols, we can't let them get away. It is. And like I said, I don't use Trollhammer too much, but instead I'm going to use the Crankgun, and I'm gonna... Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that felt good. That was the stuff. That was the stuff right there. That's what I needed. that was most satisfying. Okay, I need to... I'm kind of getting stormed out of position here. Let's get rid of these two guys and see if I can escape back up. The bots with me, they are. That's good. There's the one boy. I think there's two stormers though. Yep, there you go. There's the other one. Can I... I barely got behind that little wood support there. Yo, this fucking Blightstormer is just dancing around me here. But yeah, like I always try to avoid friendly fire. One of the that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in general is like friendly fire, like because I think all I've really explained is to just like don't friendly fire your teammates, but I never really like explained how. I mean, the most obvious thing is, you know, don't shoot your teammates, right? But like, it can be a hard habit. Ooh, a lucky Luke die. It can be a hard habit to break sometimes, trying to like when you get used to shooting at things and your teammates, your real life teammates, you know, unexpectedly walk into, you know, a line of fire essentially. And it can be used to, like, it can take a little bit of getting used to that, you know, how people move and stuff. One of the things that I think really helped me stop friendly firing my teammates so much is when I started respecting the space that my teammates are occupying. Because, and this can be, there can be terrible habits that you sometimes have to break, especially like if you play lower difficulties where like there isn't friendly fire, so sometimes you can get used to shooting enemies that are like near your teammates and not have to worry about hurting them. Of course, you know, there's no friendly fire on recruit or veteran, and friendly fire on champion is reduced by, you know, it's not that much. It's not that much where if you do hit your teammates, it's going to be like too big of a deal. So like when you get up to legend, which is where, you know, friendly fire really starts to hurt. A lot of people, you know, might not be too good at like just not you know, not friendly firing their teammates. And I got something in my eye right now, so I'm a little off. I gotta, hold on, I'm gonna, oh. I'm hitting escape, so my block goes up. Let's put this out. Yeah, the bots will keep me safe, though. It's fine. Alright, much better. Anyway. So, yeah, ooh. Back up a little bit for this rat ogre. Make sure I got a Trollhammer ready.
Oh, no, bloody rat ogre.
That freaking poison was nasty. Normally I drink the potion and then I do a Trollhammer. I kind of did it backwards there. I mean, the last time I played Engineer was when I uploaded the video for it, but it's been a minute.
Not yet.
But yeah, I remember. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. I'm fine here. I gotta have to shield bash a little bit. Get back. At least the bots aren't getting trapped in there. I wanna push the Stormvermin in the storm. And you know what? I had enough of you. You're going in the drink. Or, you know, Gruber can steal you. I thought I pushed that guy away from me. You know what? I'm not playing too good, but I'm still getting through it. I'm trying to complete my thought here with what I was trying to talk, and the game keeps interrupting me in ways. But excuse me. But yeah, I remember like when I started playing Legend more. I forget exactly what started prompt. I don't know if there was like something specific that prompted it. I don't think so. I think I just kind of. Oh, you know what? I do remember. I was playing Waystalker, and I was killing everything on the map. And I was kind of playing like an asshole. I was playing Waystalker with shortbow, and I was just hitting everything that I could. And there was this one player who was playing Saltspire, and he was approaching an enemy. He was approaching just a basic Marauder infantry guy, and I sniped that Marauder like from nowhere with my shortbow, and it was like right in front of him, right in front of the Saltspire, and like I didn't need to attack. I didn't need to hit that Marauder, you know, like there was nothing else around. Like I think he was playing Zealot. Like he wasn't pressured or anything. Like he didn't need help killing that Marauder, and I still killed him. And he stopped. And he's you know, he took the chat like you know, can you let me have some kills off? Like, you know, you don't have to kill everything. And I mean, I did feel a little bad, but ever since then, I started respecting the space my teammates occupy a lot more. And it's helped me not friendly fire, you know? Because obviously when you respect your teammate's space, and you don't shoot things near them unless they absolutely need you to, you're going to friendly fire a lot less, you know? And you know, when you pick targets to hit with your range attacks, like 99% of the time, when there's enemies near your teammates, like 99% of the time, there's better targets that are further away from them, you know, that are not in melee range of your teammates. So like if you want to choose between like attacking the front of a horde or attacking the back of a horde with your ranged weapon, and you see your team clearly engaging the horde, obviously you should attack the back of the horde. You should make an effort to work from back to front in that case, right? And a lot of people don't do that. You know, they don't care. They don't think about it. They don't respect what their teammates are capable of doing. And so they you know, you default to you know, I'm just gonna kill the first thing I see, the closest thing that's in range of me, you know. So you end up, you know, just doing a lot of friendly fire into your teammates. Like in this case, when I play a build like this, I don't shoot through my teammates like I'm doing now when I'm playing this with you know, as engineer. If my teammates are in front of me and they're engaging a horde, it doesn't matter if I'm capable of cutting down the horde faster than they're capable of you know, meleeing it down. I won't shoot through my teammates because I respect their space. I respect the fact that they are able to engage the horde, right? Sometimes it can be a matter of like, you know, it can also help them generate temp HP, and it can certainly be that as well, you know. Maybe they need some temp HP that they can generate, and you know, letting your teammates engage a horde that way can help them you know, replenish their health. So it can be a good idea to respect their space in that case as well. Whenever there's like elites that my teammates are engaged in, I'll just let them have it. You know, if they're standing in melee range and they're already attacking them, you know, you don't need me attacking it. You know, you got it. Very often, when I see my teammates, another example of how I respect my teammates' space. It's something that helps you move through a map better. Is as your teammates are engaging enemies like this, like as you're moving forward, like here, take this for example. Like, see this Chaos Warrior? If my teammates were engaging a Chaos Warrior like that, I'll just keep walking by. You know, they don't need my help with that Chaos Warrior. They got him. I'd keep walking by, and I'd start hitting the next enemy in the map, right? And I'll just let them deal with that Chaos Warrior. In fact, I'm not even gonna touch that Chaos Warrior. The bots can handle it. They'll take him down eventually. I don't need to do anything with him. Here, I'm gonna keep these other enemies off of him. I mean, and see, this is the thing with the bots, right? They don't engage enemies the same way like real people do. But look, they still dealt with them eventually, and I didn't have to engage with them at all. So it's really just a matter of just respecting your teammates' you know, their space, it can also be, of course, a matter of knowing what your teammates are capable of, which a lot of people might not know, of course. That can take a lot of experience, you know, getting to know what the career that they're playing is capable of, getting to know, you know, what build they're playing, you know, what that's capable of. Like if you have a teammate that is specializing in horde killing, such as, you know, what I'm kind of playing, then you know, maybe try to focus on taking the elites out. Like when I'm playing with real people, I do struggle with these Stormvermin a lot. You know, these Stormvermin, the Chaos Warriors. You know, if there's Beastmen present, you know, the Bestigors will give me some struggle. And I'm getting the bot suck here, so I'm gonna jump down and they'll repath. But like if I'm playing with real people with a build like this, I just hope that, you know, they'll deal with a lot of the armor, you know? How did that Chaos Warrior not get absolutely obliterated? Hello? So like, you know, sometimes when I got like a Ground Knight on my team, I know they're gonna be good at like dealing with elites, right? So that'll be really nice. So when I see a Ground Knight engage an elite, I just leave it to him. I just leave it to him. I respect his ability to be able to take on elites, and I just let him do it. I let him have his fun, you know. If I get a Waystalker on the team who's making it a priority to snipe specials, I just let her do it. Yeah. I'll very often, like when I hear specials, I'll just ignore them. I'll just be like, you know what? The Waystalker probably has it, you know, she's probably trying to focus it. I'll just let her do it. Now, if the Waystalker ends up in trouble, then okay, I have to reprioritize some things, you know. In that case, it's time to reprioritize. In that case, you have to focus specials, you know. You gotta redirect your attention. In that case, sometimes, you know, maybe you do have to fight, you know, maybe you do have to shoot near your teammates sometimes. Like there are moments where you're like, even as you know, even to other people like friendly fire me sometimes in a game, like there's moments where I can understand why they do so. So like, not all friendly fire is bad, you know. Friendly fire is inevitable sometimes. Of course, you know, mainly I'm mainly speaking on how to better avoid it when, like, you know, it's unnecessary. I'm gonna down a potion here just cause I'm feeling a little pushed. I'm focusing a lot on talking and shit, and I'm not like paying attention as much, which, you know, out of all the builds that I play, like this is like one of the worst builds to like not paying attention to. Like the needy cranks are such a pain sometimes. But yeah, like sometimes when people friendly fire me, I can justify it, you know. I don't get mad whenever somebody friendly fires me. I can tell whether it was on purpose or not, and I can also tell when it's my fault because like I do sometimes do things that I know may result in me getting hit. Like I think I've mentioned this before. Like you shouldn't walk through your teammates. That's one way to avoid friendly fire. It's one way that a lot of new players make the mistake of doing, especially when you come up in difficulty from like veteran. When you walk through the model of your teammates and like especially if they have like their ranged weapon out, you're kind of asking to get hit, you know? It's just something you should avoid doing to get friendly fired by your teammates. And yeah, I keep talking and I keep forgetting to reload my Trollhammer a lot of time. I'm gonna do it right now, and I can't because this Stormer. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. It's just in case I come across another Chaos Warrior around that corner. Oh, that dude's so crazy far away. I'm super backtracking here. I don't care. Woo! That hooker I got a little close. Oh, am I gonna lose her? Yeah, she got A for breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. That's whatever. So like, you know, not all friendly fires is the worst, but you know, like I've said it 1,000 times now in this video, but I keep repeating myself because I keep being in between the thought as I fight hordes here. You know, just try to avoid it the best you can. Try to respect the space that your teammates occupy. Try to respect the capabilities that your teammates have. You know, what enemies that they are more than capable of engaging. They don't need your help with, you know. Yeah. So this finale here is a bit of a thing with the buboes, with the bots. I think I've played this map maybe I think one other time so far on the channel. I don't like doing this map too much with the bots sometimes because they have a very certain interaction with the buboes that kind of like damn near instantly gets them killed. So it can just be it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, trying to. I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah, that's fine. I want him to have at least one med kit in case he needs to heal me again. But yeah, getting through this with the bots can be a pain in the ass. Normally, they almost always go down in this first tunnel of B-boos. Still scores high in the pile. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of stand here and kind of cut this initial wave down a little bit first, and then the way you kind of have to do this, you kind of have to guide them through past the buboes before you blow them up, because what ends up happening is they won't path past the acid sometimes, and if they get caught on top of the acid, oh my, I'm getting wrecked. That's fine. I got a bubble shield on me. They're gonna get me. They're ignoring me. You bastards. And then you didn't even save them. Oh, they heard me say that. They're ignoring me. And they came back to get me. But yeah, what ends up happening kind of is if they end up on top of the acid here, they just end up taking like, I don't know if it's like a script error or something, but they end up taking like 1,000 damage in like the course of like a couple seconds. It's ridiculous. I think Kruber's trying to heal me, but he's having a little trouble doing it, so I'm gonna heal him, clear both of our wounds. But this first initial tunnel is like the hardest to get through usually with the bots, especially when you're sucking it up as much as I am right now in this game. I'm kind of at the tail end of a session here. I think I might need a break, clearly. But I wanted to try to get one more, and yeah, why not? And yeah, getting through all these bubos sometimes with them is just, it's just a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the bubo. Yeah, I can tell I need a break. You know, I'm going down. I'm not getting my cranks. I'm not keeping my cranks up. You know. So hopefully I can still win this, and I can, you know, despite it not being a good showing, I can still upload it. I've been uploading, even like not like the best gameplay. I don't really care. I mean, the thing is, there's not many fails that I have when I'm doing this, so it's just like it's like whatever. I win like 90% of these games, I'd say, on Cataclysm by myself. And yeah, I can certainly try to do it again, but I don't know. I get a little tired sometimes playing Cata. I've expressed before that I like to play Legend a little bit more. I don't know. I just kind of have more fun on Legend. I like the balance on Legend a lot more. I like how the weapons are balanced, and just how damage in general is balanced. You know, in relation to the health of enemies and stuff. I've wished this before. Like I wish I could like play on Legend difficulty, but just have just a lot more spawns. like I wish I could play on Legend, but like still have elites spawn with the hordes, you know. And I mean, yeah, there's like Twitch mode and stuff that gives Legend a little extra oomph, but you know, Twitch mode's weird. You know, you gotta like connect to like the Twitch API and shit, and you know, fuck that. You know, like I don't really deal with that shit. And sometimes like playing Twitch mode, like when it's deciding, I mean, my internet's not the best, and like when it's deciding like what to like spawn in, like the second the vote gets cast, like sometimes it like lags me out and shit, and I can't always do Twitch. I like to do the deeds sometimes. You know, deeds are always a lot of fun, especially the Vanguard deed, you know, where it replaces all the roaming enemies with elites. That's really fun. I sometimes wish you could kind of just do like any of the deed modifiers like at will, like you didn't like I wish I didn't need a deed in order to apply some of those modifiers in game. I know there's like a deed glitch that you can do, but you know, that requires like somebody else in somebody else's game, you know, so you know, not everybody's gonna be able to do that. And that also means that it requires the time of somebody else helping you. And what the hell's going on with the bots? I think they were trying to chase this Rattling Gunner, and he was down below still, and then he, I don't know, maybe he was like climbing up and down, and he was confusing their AI, I don't know. But yeah, like, it's another reason why, like, I kind of do these solo. You know, I can do these on my own time, you know? I don't need to wait for somebody else to, like, help me play or nothing, you know? I don't need to line up multiple schedules. I can just kind of hop on, start up a game, and get into it. But yeah, I mean, I do like playing on Legend a lot more. A lot of like fun breakpoints for builds, like, you know, are for Legend, you know. So you can like do, like, you know, certain fun things on Legend that you can't, of course, do on Cataclysm. So, you know, Cata is just extra, you know. It's just it's just a lot more health on the enemies and shit sometimes. Get an extra special. And let's see these stats. What do I got? If you stuck around for that disastrous showing of an engineer, and you're still here, I appreciate you. Whew, that's a lot of fucking damage still. Holy shit. Or if you just skip to the end to see these stats, it was actually one of my best showings of engineer I've ever had, and you missed out on it. And this is the result of it. I'm totally not lying. Yeah, that wasn't my best game, but I mean, these are still some pretty big numbers. Whew. Very nice. Damn, it's over 100. I mean, yeah, it felt like over 100 specials in that game. I was kind of dilly-dallying a little bit, but, you know, I still got through it. And in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.